Okay, the second thing we do. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we look. Now, what do you think this implies? So we've stopped our mental chatter about past and future, and now we look. What does that mean? Being aware of. And how do we do that? And how do we focus? The only thing, I shouldn't say the only thing, because there are other ways, but the easiest thing is to put your awareness into your senses. Why? How come? Exactly. This is what nobody's telling anybody. They say, live in the now, man. You got to live in the now, right? You hear them, and you ask, well, how do I do that? And they say, I don't know. Just do it. Just live in the now. This is how. Your senses cannot be in the future and the past. And so if you put your awareness into, direct it toward what your senses are telling you about what's happening, and we don't want to limit it to just the 5, sight, touch, smell, hear, see. We have other senses. We have internal senses. We have all kinds of, we have perceptual senses. We have all kinds of different senses, but they're all here and now. Does that make sense to you guys? This was, when I learned this back when, I went, that's the key. That is the thing that's missing. That's what everybody's telling us. This is the solution. Now, why is this easy for us? Why is this actually pretty darn easy?
Paying attention to your senses?
Yeah.
Because you don't focus on one thing, so that's what you're focusing on. That brings you to.
Right. But why is that an easy thing to do, really? Because people, just a minute ago, I said, man, I wish Shereen were here. Just a minute ago, I said, it's hard for us to not focus. Our minds tend to go future, past, future, past, future, past. Right? Seemingly making focusing on now hard. So why is it suddenly, when we put our awareness into our senses, an easy thing? Why can I say with confidence, you can do this easy?
Because your senses are very apparent. Like, if I smell something, it's very strong, it's right, it's, in that moment. And what I'm hearing, like hearing you,
Right.
in that moment.
They're always obvious to us, apparent to us. All you have to do is go, okay, focus on my eye. Okay, what am I seeing? Right? And that is immediately evident to us. The other way that I know for sure about this is when we were kids, this is how we were. When we were 4, it's like, oh, what am I hearing? What am I seeing? What am I tasting? What am I touching? It was how we lived when we were young. So this isn't a new skill for us. It's just we have to, it's gotten rusty. So what we do is we tune into our senses, because that's the only, they are always focused on our direct experience. So the word I use that I really like is, that puts us there, is notice what you notice. Notice what you notice. Now, let that kind of sink in for a second. Notice what you notice. If you do that, just for a second, let's try this. We're going to do all kinds of different ways to get this muscle strengthened. Now, when I say notice what you notice, just go there. So notice what you notice. Notice what you notice. Keep saying that, or I'll keep saying that. And notice pay attention to what starts happening with you when you Notice what you notice. Don't put your mind on judgment things. We'll get to that in a second. Don't put your mind on future and past things. Keep it on. Notice what you notice. Just keep bouncing from sense to sense. Breathe in. What do you notice? Notice what you're noticing. Look around. It's easy to watch people when they're being mindful because they're observing instead of thinking. Wait a minute. How does this relate to what I learned way back 2 years ago? They said do this, right? If you're noticing, then you're paying attention, you're watching, you're listening, you're focusing on all the different things, like a kid. Oh my goodness, wow. So we'll get into this judgment thing in a second. So you tune into your senses. What do you see, smell, taste, hear, right now? What internal sensations do you observe? It's that easy. And this is not a difficult thing to go, do I notice my heartbeat now? I notice my breathing. That's why breathing is that's why all these meditations, that's why all these guided imageries, that's why all these relaxation exercises that we did in stress management are so powerful. Because every one of them makes you go here and now. Flowing comfort, focus on what sensations you're feeling. Progressive, tight, relax, tighten, relax. Mantra meditation, 1, 1. Do you see that? Every one of them is enormously mindful. Now, as you do that, as you focus on those things, do you find yourself going, oh no, oh geez, I'm seeing a gray carpet now, oh my goodness. Or, oh, that sound is just, oh, I can't take that sound. Or, do you know what I mean? You notice it and you immediately go, shoo, quieter. Because your mind can only focus on one thing at a time, so it's not focusing on all of those other things. Yes? All right. Man. So we say, I'm noticing, and finish the sentence. That's all you do.